Middle section of let me just show you. It's about the mask. So, read it. I don't quite get it or understand it. I understand that do not wear your mask below your nose, but what about the other one? I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. The Chicago Bean. Welcome back to Derek's Destinations. Guess where we're at? Okay. Whew. After leaving Cleveland, we went up into Michigan a little ways, up to Kalamazoo and up through that way. Didn't do the Detroit. Changed my mind about that. Maybe that's another trip. But we did go up into Michigan and just look around briefly. But now we're in Chicago. Right? Okay, cool. So we're right downtown right now. I'm going to show you a little thing here. I don't know if you can see up there on that little angled building, but those guys are cleaning the windows, hanging on the outside there. So now that's a job, right? Hey, I'm sure it pays, or I hope it pays well. But right now we're downtown. Spin around here and give you a little bit of a look. We're by an area, or real close to an area they call the Magnificent Mile. Now, I'm not going to go there, but it's basically a walking street. It's Michigan Avenue. And it's just full of old Chicago architecture and new Chicago architecture, along with a lot of high-end shops and such as that. But really what we're next to right now is the Millennia Park, which you see right here behind me. We're going to go in there, and I'm going to show you what they call the Bean. That's what Chicagoans call it. The official name for it, though, is the Cloud Gate. And I think once we get over there and you see it, maybe some of you will recognize it. It's kind of unique. But as you see, it's a little chilly out here, but it ain't stopping people. I'm going to let you get a look here behind me. There. You know. That way. Alright, I'm going to walk on down through here. It's a brisk day. So, it's late October. You need a coat. We just entered the Millennia Park. To enter the park, you have to put on a mask. And they have the park surrounded with these gates, I think, that you see there. Well, it's still pretty, even though, you know, it's late fall, especially here in Chicago. The greenery that's still here and doing well. Let's see. See the buildings behind me? Pretty cool, huh? Cities do have their draw. You know, even though I am more of a country boy, I'm kind of cheating by pulling my mask out and don't tell anybody. Anyway, in here is what they call the Bean / Cloud Gate. We're going to see that. Have to put it up because we're actually coming around a bunch of people. And well, we can't get up to it like they did, which is kind of sad, because you used to walk all around it, but I understand now because people would be touching it and it would just really spread. So the only way I'm going to be able to show you is from a distance, and I gave out a little bit of breath there. Going up the steps, it was quite a hill. Maybe you didn't notice that, but let me turn this around and show you the Bean.
Say sure. Yep, you will.
That is the Bean. The Chicago Bean in Millennium Park, Chicago. So, how exciting was that? That's the Bean. And then there's a park over here that's, I mean, it's also a nice park. It's got some interesting things in it. You can make a good half a day here. I'm gonna walk you over here to the other side and show you the field they have. Let's see, and you'll get to view a little bit more of the Bean, or Cloud Gate as they call it. Let's see. Walk around here to the field. See if we can get some of that. Now, one thing I hope we can go to, and it might be closed though, which if you do come to Chicago, is the Navy Pier. That's a great area. You can spend again another half a day there. I mean, just coming somewhere and enjoying, it's pretty cool. Now, this is an amphitheater, and they have it. It's pretty cool in its own right. I'll show you the amphitheater and then do a 360 and let you see what's going on there. Wow, this is a little wet here. Looks like they were trying to grow some grass. I can't really show it to you. I guess I could. I don't know if you can see the difference in the grass. Yeah, you can. It's like they're trying to get it to grow back, but it's very mushy. Anyway, you see the grids above me. Well, that's part of what I'm getting ready to show you, but let me get spun around here. And a lot of this area is closed. They're not going to let you down in it, but you'll get the gist of it. It's an amphitheater, okay? And it's at the park right here below us. I mean, right beside the Bean. I mean, pretty impressive. I mean, I hope the video here is giving it a good show. But what makes it even more is that there's a big grass lawn. I think hopefully you can see down into there, you know. But after the seats, I'm gonna spin here for you. There's a big grass lawn with that trellis-like thing covering it. Doesn't really offer any shade, but I'm wondering if they can ever put like canvas across it if they really wanted to close it off, you know, and make it at least rain-free. But that's it, you know. It's pretty cool. It does give a feeling of being an outside room because it does go over you like that, you know. But I think that's pretty cool. All right, well, I think I'm going to go explore a little something else. Just a very short walk from the Millennium Park is the Riverwalk and the river, which takes you, well, obviously across the river, but it's also the beginning of what I was telling you, the Magnificent Mile, where you just continue walking and you see the different architectures of the old and the new buildings. And as you're going across the river, you see there, down there's the Riverwalk and boat rides. I don't know if you see a boat there now. I think it's actually docking. That's another activity you can do if you have the money to spend. And you know, these cars are going across this bridge and it's moving. And I'm like, yeah, what's this? Yeah, I don't like it. But right here, that does come through. Whole thing, I don't know if you can hear it. Whole thing is shaking. Oh well. But anyway, you see the buildings behind me? This is like the beginning of the Magnificent Mile. I like doing that kind of thing, I really do, but I'm not going to walk down there today. Just know it's available, and that if you're into that kind of thing, you know, it's an interesting walk. You know, it also takes you by the river, as I was showing, and then further down that way is the Magnificent Mile. I was wanting to go with the Miracle Mile, you know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to go on and see what else we can find. And this, like I said, was only a short walk from the Millennium Park. So be sure and check it out. It's beautiful, actually. Big glass building over there. I don't know if you can see it. Got the seagulls sitting on top of it. Anyway, more of the skyline of the river. You know, check it out when you come down. Near North map, and right now we are right here. Okay, and down here's Millennium Park, right around in here. Alrighty, and this is like a pedestrian area. We're gonna go across here in a minute after this thing lets us. I don't know how long that'll take. Well, I was just showing you the Riverwalk, and I crossed the bridge just barely on the other side of it, just to go across the road again, and so I'm going to come back on. And you know, the architecture is what catches me. And when I cross that bridge, I am at the beginning of what they call the Magnificent Mile. Well, I'm not going to go any further down on the Magnificent Mile, but right here on the beginning of it, you can see the structures around me that are pretty impressive. And I wanted to share them with you. We're in like another little pedestrian walk area, which I have a feeling that on a nice spring summer day would be beautiful in here, with even with the COVID, because it's allowed them to partition part of the sidewalks like you've seen in a lot of the cities to you know, serve their meals like you see there. And I think over here you actually see some people doing that. And I'm pretty sure just a few weeks ago it was beautiful. Well, I walked into here, and what you're seeing right now is the back of the Trump Hotel, you know. We're on the back side of it, and I will give you a view of the front of it as we're leaving. But this gets us also a bit closer down to the Riverwalk. Now, you see the stairs. Yep, plenty of stairs to go down. And remember, going down is usually easy. The coming up part is what's hard, right? Especially once you get, you know, a certain age on you. But that's me. I press the elevator, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna go down, I don't know, we're going to ground. Okay, that's ground. Let's go to level 2. I don't know where it's taking us, but let's go. I mean, wherever it stops, that's where I'm going. Okay, maybe the level 2 area. Yep, you just come down the stairs, there's another flat area, and you can get the elevator. Now we're on the back side. Hey, somehow I did something right. I don't know how, but I did, you know. Woohoo! Wow, and there goes a tour boat. ChicagoLakefrontCruises.com, you know. And then there's another one behind him. Wow. You know, this is part of the Riverwalk. Pretty active, don't you think? You know? Wow. But I came down to the Riverwalk, and smells like boat exhaust. Wow. Gee, it's kind of cool. There you go. Yeah, like the fella said, if you don't mind looking straight up, that's the Trump Hotel. Now you can barely see his name on the front of it there. I don't know if you can make it out in this video, but that's it. You know, I'm gonna that's where we walked across. That's the bridge. You know, it's Michigan Avenue, aka Magnificent Mile starts right here. And with that said, I'm going to go back up And here it's a water taxi is what they are. You can catch them. Those are sightseeing boats. But I'm going to go on up here and go on back up. I'm not going to take the stairs, not today. Did it just get dark on you? It's possible. Let's see here. Let's and just because I was in here, I now know to go to the ground. I went to LL2 to get down to the river, and then GR for ground, which is taking me back up to the level that we started at with this elevator. And I just walked through. I don't have to turn around since. See, now I know what I'm doing. Anyway, okay, now I'm out. There's a Trump Tower behind me. And Chicago's finest in front of me. But once you come across the river and you go there, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
Good. But plenty of birds, like all cities. All right, I'm gonna go back out here and see. This is what's cool about this. Obviously that's a walkover, but look how ornate the buildings are. I mean, you know, that's extra money built something, so when it was built, I guess it was special. Alrighty, well, I'm back out here to the main road, and then we're gonna find our next destination here in Chicago. More of Chicago's finest, as you see on the horses. You know, it's relieving to see them out and about, so calm, you know, like they've been doing it forever, you know. Love it.
Anything would help, please.
Okay, well, I promised you, and there it is. I think it's kind of appropriate because it is the election year, and it's actually in about 5 or 6 days, so that kind of tells you what time of the year it is right now. But that's Trump Tower. Or not Trump Tower, Trump Hotel. I try to be non-political at all, left or right, in these videos, because I don't think that's my function here. But because it's kind of relative to what's going on this year and we're here, I thought I'd show it to you. It is a pretty building, I'll give it that. But now if you get the opportunity, come to the Maggie Daley Park. It's a more of an activity park. You see the wall there? That's rock climbing. Same thing over there, if you can see it, that's rock climbing. The thing is they have other little adventures here within the park that you can do. There's also a fountain, I believe, that's pretty popular to the locals who come here. So be sure and check out this little park. It's across the freeway from the Millennium Park, which is 500 foot. And you can't miss it when you come down here. It's easy to find, you know, so check it out. Also, you won't regret it. Okay, I got my hoodie on. It's a little nippy, y'all. I mean, I live down in Florida now. I'm not used to some of this. But anyway, we are at Lincoln Park, which is right next to Lake Michigan. Another area, come to, enjoy. Look behind me, little pond. See if you can see it. You know, I don't know if you were looking, but behind me, the skyline, also more the pond or whatever it is. It might be leading out to the lake, I have no idea. But there's plenty to do here. This is very family friendly. There's shops over there, you know, that have ice cream and stuff. And over here, you got a petting zoo over there. Closed for COVID, but you know, if you come here in the spring and summer, I'm hoping, you know, a lot of this here will be opened. neat little building over here. It's kind of unique to itself. Let's see here. I'll show that to you. See that little building down there? Looks like it made out of laminated boards. I'm gonna give you this view here, what they got. Let's see here, Chicago skyline. Ta-da! I guess that's a skyline, right? Put it off, you can't see me, can you? Okay, so now, let's see here. Come on down here. It says reservations required, but I don't know what for. And it looks like some people are standing in line, but anyway, you know, just keep in mind, Lincoln Park, plenty to explore here. It's a good long park, and you may have to pay for parking somewhere. It's kind of hard to park on the street, but give it a shot. Again, you get the look of that downtown Chicago skyline as we go around here. Can I get? Yeah, camels. Zebra. Can we say zebra? It's a small zoo. I'm just gonna show you a map. You know, you can check it out online, I'm sure. Just don't rely on me, because I'll lead you wrong. But Lincoln Park Zoo. And it is a small zoo. And the animals are very confined. You know? So, as in any big city, you know, different areas of the city have different cultures. Well, decided to come down to an area called Little India. It's Devon Avenue, and it's just a long stretch of Indian, Asian influenced, or not influenced, they're actually Indian and Asian stores, businesses, people, temples of the such. You know, come down here, you'll discover all of that. But what I do want to show you is this sign. It's a little confusing to me. I don't quite understand it. And although this is a family show, this does not, but does show some of the middle section of a, let me just show you. It's about the mask. So, read it. I don't quite get it or understand it. I understand the do not wear your mask below your nose, but what about the other one? I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Excuse my French, but you know, I don't understand what they're talking about. But you walk down Devon Avenue and it's alive. I mean, similar to this was when I was in New York, what they called India Square. Now, honestly, this is bigger than India Square in New York. It's much longer. But this has an Americanized feel to it. I mean, the people are walking, that's great, you know, the traffic's moving, and I love it. It's still a good feel. But what it's missing, and what I saw in New York, are the street food vendors. It's that smell that you don't have here. But people are very well dressed. You see how they're dressing, and what looks like a hand painting in the middle of the street, almost as if it were some kind of henna design, you know. It's rather pretty. I don't know what it says. I'm not gonna get out there and read it for you, okay? But anyway, as I'm walking on further down here, you got your restaurants, and what is very familiar to everybody in this area is Patel's. You know, Patel's is almost everywhere in the United States. Even where I live, I go there quite often. They do have good vegetables, so I do go there, and I like to get the peanuts from Patel's every once in a while. But even the Indians have a flair for the Halloween. You know, it's all about fun, right? Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to say thanks for watching, and if you like what I've done, you know, hit the subscribe, you know, do me a notification, and just say hello, you know, let me know you're out there. Make a comment, you know, thumbs up, thumb down, whatever it may be. But otherwise, I hope to see you on the next stop, which I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. This trip we had to be a little bit flexible, and we're doing a big flex now, so I don't know where I'm going to be at next, but hit the notification so you'll know where I ended up at. Thanks for watching. I'll see you another day. Bye.